Josh Hawley walked in with fire, but when Chuck Schumer opened one file, the room flipped completely. He exposed the truth. She stayed quiet, but you won't forget this moment. Josh Hawley didn't waste a second. You know what the problem is with Washington, Chuck? It's people like you, career politicians playing safe while regular folks drown. He paced in front of his podium, crowd locked in. You push endless spending from marble hallways while single moms in Missouri are choosing between rent and groceries. The audience murmured. A few nods, a few frowns. You call it public service. I call it performative politics, dressed in a blue tie. He turned to Schumer. So tell us, Senator, what exactly have you sacrificed lately? Schumer sat still. No reaction. Hawley pressed. Because last I checked, your net worth went up while mine stayed the same. He smirked. The crowd stirred. Still, Schumer didn't speak. He just rested both hands on a slim folder. Closed. No expression, just eye contact. The moderator cleared his throat. Senator Schumer, do you wish to respond? Schumer blinked once, leaned slightly forward, didn't open the folder. Yet. All right, let's put it to you. Is Josh Hawley exposing hypocrisy or picking a fight he's not ready for? Sound off in the comments. We're watching this one unfold. Schumer finally spoke. You want to talk about sacrifice, Josh? He opened the folder slowly. Let's talk about facts first. He pulled out a page and handed it to the moderator. The screen behind them lit up. Missouri foreclosure rates, rural counties, 2022, line graph, spiking red. Schumer's voice was calm, almost too calm. This spike right here? That's after your state blocked housing assistance extensions, which you celebrated on Twitter. A few gasps, a few, "Oh no, he didn't," whispers. Hawley stiffened. He tried to cut in. Schumer didn't stop. And this, he held up another sheet, is a letter from one of those moms you say you're fighting for. She lost her home 2 weeks after your vote. The crowd went quiet. He didn't read the letter. He didn't have to. Schumer looked directly at Hawley. You don't need to stand in boots to understand pain. You just need to show up when it counts. Hawley opened his mouth, then paused. So be real. Does calm truth hit harder than loud blame? Let us know in the comments. Who actually landed the first punch here? Hawley didn't back down. You sit in New York, Chuck, surrounded by think tanks and catered lunches, trying to tell my people how to live. His voice rose. Crowd reactions split. Some cheers, some eye rolls. You want to throw foreclosure numbers at me? How about we talk about how your party shut down entire states, crushed small business owners, while you zoomed in from a brownstone? Sanders stayed still, expression unreadable. Hawley stepped forward. You talk sacrifice? Try being a parent who lost their job and their school in the same week. That's the America I come from. Applause from his side, then silence. Schumer finally moved. He opened the folder again. No drama, just motion. I know that America too, Josh, and so does this person. He handed another paper to the moderator. The screen updated. Video clip. Josh Hawley, 2019, panel discussion transcript snippet displayed. We're working closely with real estate developers to bring new investment into suburban corridors. Schumer stepped forward slightly. Was that before or after your small-town warrior phase? The crowd stirred. Hawley's face tensed. Schumer didn't stop. You talk like you're fighting for the forgotten. But sometimes, You're just rebranding the privileged. Your take? Is Hawley defending the people or deflecting the facts? Hit the comments. This one's got layers. Schumer opened the last page in his folder. Thicker paper. Highlighted lines. He didn't raise his voice. You talk about elites, Josh. Let's talk about where the money went. He handed the document to the moderator. The screen behind them filled with text. 2021 Ethics Disclosure. Senator Hawley's staff financial holdings line for Midwest Regional Development Fund. Partial stakeholder L.R. Hawley. Spouse. Crowd dead silent. Schumer didn't gloat. He just let it land. This is the same development fund that received federal subsidies. After your office pushed for zoning deregulation in Missouri's 6th district, Hawley froze. Schumer continued, so tell me, when you said, we're bringing growth to the people, did you mean your people? No response, not even from the moderator. The camera zoomed in on Hawley's hands, clenched around his notes. Schumer's voice softened. Fighting for your district is noble. Benefiting from it secretly, that's a different kind of story. All right, this one cuts deep. Is this a real scandal or just politics as usual? Drop your take in the comments. Would this change your vote? Schumer closed the folder gently. He didn't raise it again. He didn't even look back at the screen. I didn't come here to corner you, Josh. I came here because this country's tired of corners. He pulled out a slim packet. This is a bipartisan proposal. It closes the zoning loophole. It increases transparency in federal subsidy distribution. No names, no party stamps, just law. He stepped forward and laid it on the moderator's desk. You say you fight for working families. Here's a way to prove it. No cameras, no press, no grandstanding. The audience held its breath. Schumer turned toward Hawley, then paused. You don't have to agree with me. You just have to agree that trust starts somewhere. Hawley didn't move. He didn't look away either. No snark, no spin, just silence. Schumer nodded once. Sometimes transparency isn't a weapon. It's a mirror. Now be real. If you were in Hawley's seat, would you take the offer or walk away? Comment below. Let's hear where you'd draw the line. The debate ended without a handshake. No dramatic exit. No final jab. Josh Hawley stepped forward slowly and picked up the proposal Schumer had left on the desk. He didn't say a word. Didn't even glance at the crowd. Just folded it in half and walked off stage. The room didn't cheer. It just watched. The next morning, clips of the moment flooded every platform. Hawley takes the bill but doesn't respond. What does it mean? Schumer's calm destroyed more than yelling ever could. Was this silence surrender or strategy? At a community college in Michigan, a student paused the debate video. He didn't deny it. He didn't fight it. Maybe he finally heard it. That quote made its way to Twitter. So did the hashtag #SilenceIsTelling. And the caption under a still image of Hawley holding the proposal. No comment can say everything. Schumer never tweeted about it. He didn't have to. Now it's your call. Was this a quiet victory or just a political pause? Would you trust a leader who doesn't defend himself or fear what he's planning next? Let us know in the comments. This one doesn't end with a mic drop. It ends with a mirror.